What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is the prediction for the big game of this weekend. Wales taking on Ireland in the decider, the big decider, whether it's going to decide England to win, whether it's going to decide Ireland to win, or whether it's going to decide the undefeated Welsh rugby side to win. This is the big game that we are all looking forward to. We've been talking about it from start to finish, and it's going to be an absolute humdinger. A lot of people said, whether you're a Welsh supporter or Irish supporter, that it could come down to this final game to be the decider of who wins the Six Nations, and we are here. We might have thought Ireland would have been top and Wales surprising us, but at this stage Wales have got 13 consecutive wins under their belt, and they are going to go in as very much strong favourites for this game. However, you cannot count out a very strong Irish squad. Now, Ireland haven't had the greatest, as we said in the previous video when I said, can Ireland break the streak? Ireland obviously can break the streak. Can they win the Six Nations? That's going to be just a little bit harder. But Ireland need to show up on the day. They need to play to the best of their ability. They have the depth in the squad. They have the capability. They have the strength. They have the staff. They have the leadership. They have the qualities. But you cannot underestimate Wales. You cannot allow them to sneak past you, because we've seen it before. Some teams have started very strong against Wales, but then they've fallen short, and we've seen Wales come back and sneak wins, or win and come back so damn well. If we look at France, they were 14-0 down. Wales came back and won that game like a true championship team. We watched England. England were in there. They were leading at one stage. Wales came back, North scoring the tries to get them that extra mile, to get that big game of England out of their system, and to focus on this big game, which is number 2 versus number 3 in the world. And what a game it's going to be. I am absolutely excited for this game. So much is on the line for both these teams, and why I say both is because Ireland need to hold on to that reputation of being a contender for the World Cup. Last year was a year of dreams for Irish rugby. This year, it started off a bit shaky, but they've managed to pick up wins, and each game there's been an improvement. However, the game against France, they lost it a bit in that second half. Yes, they were confident that they won the game. They got the bonus points, so they didn't really need to focus on. But for me, you've got to still play to the best of your ability, no matter what the situation is. Finish the game off strong. Get there and play to the best of your ability, because if you sit back and relax in those last 10-15 minutes, Wales will come back and sneak this title away from you, or score enough tries to make this look like an absolute dominant performance. You cannot sit back. Jones has been a top leader for Wales, I've found, and they've got a great squad with Davies, both Davies actually. I mean, you've got Jonathan Davies is a top centre in that squad, and I think he's done a tremendous job. You've got a halfpenny who's been out and in, but total experience there. Throughout that squad is just pure class, and if they can just play to the ability that they've been playing, work on their weaknesses and attack every opportunity and take them and score those points, especially when it's kicking for post, or especially when you're on the line out on the try line or scrum. Convert those points into something special, and you will be halfway there to winning that cup and winning that Grand Slam. Now, you all know, if you're watching this, wherever you are, I have a lot of respect for all nations, and I've got a lot of respect for both Ireland and Wales. Both fantastic nations, but for me, Wales do deserve it. They've played a long way, and they're still getting a lot of flack from fans who don't have that respect mentality, which is sad. Because say, no, Wales don't look like a Six Nations team or a championship team or Grand Slam team. Tell me, are there any of your teams undefeated? No. 13 games in a row? Pretty impressive. Give credit where credit is due. Whether it's a close win or a big win, it's still a damn win, and for that I give Wales 100% credit. Again, it's going to be tough. This is going to be a big challenge. But For Welsh fans, they're going to be confident because they've got that home advantage, that all-important home advantage. We all know the passion. I've never been to the Millennium Stadium. I've heard so many fantastic stories. My dad's best friend's been there. I've heard of people going there. You guys, some of you have been there and you always let me know. I've met Gareth last year. Gareth Hughes, a friend of mine who I met as a subscriber of this channel. He's been there. He's always told me how passionate it is there. It's gonna be electric. There's gonna be emotion, from whether you're a Welsh fan or not. It's gonna be electrifying, because whether you're Welsh, whether you're Irish, whether you're English, you're gonna be watching that game with so much passion because you know your team has the opportunity to win. It's gonna be the finale of dreams. 3 games of epic rugby, and yes and no, France, Italy, there's not much there to play for. But the Calcutta Cup and this game is so important because these 2 games decide or give you an outline of where it's going to be. Now I think Wales and Ireland are first, and then it's England versus Scotland. So the pressure is on, because if Ireland win and cause an upset, then England have the pressure on them to beat Scotland. So much is on the line. But if Wales win and England, slack a bit and Scotland sneak up, they lose that 2nd place. So again, it's all about concentration. It's all about playing to the best of your ability, capitalizing on opportunities. Otherwise, things could sneak away from you. If we look at the last 5 games that these 2 teams have played, Ireland beat Wales last year in Ireland 37-27. In 2017, Wales beat Ireland 22-9. In 2016, it was a 16-all draw. In 2015, it was a 23-16 victory to Wales. And in 2014, Ireland beat Wales 26-3. So the last 2 games that these 2 teams have played in Wales, Wales have come up victorious. And we've had 1 draw and 2 Irish wins. Interesting statistics there. Last time Ireland played in Wales, they lost. Can they make history today? Because if I look at that squad 2 years ago to this Irish squad now, big difference. Yes, a lot of the players are the same, but if you look under what Joe Schmidt has created in the past year has truly been outstanding, and through that experience and that intensity that he's brought to this Irish squad, definitely will bring a lot of passion to this game. And the fact that Ireland know that they can sneak a chance at holding on to their championship, they're going to play with their absolute all. But then you've got 13 wins in a row to deal with. Wales are going to pick up and play tough rugby. And that brings me to this prediction. Probably the hardest prediction of the tournament. It's going to be the game of the tournament. It's going to be the experience of the tournament, whether you're a fan. And remember, I'm South African. For me, this is going to be an unbelievable game, and I honestly cannot wait to see what happens. Who's going to win the Six Nations of 2019? I've predicted an England win in Scotland, or against Scotland in Twickenham. Today, I'm predicting Wales to win the Six Nations of 2019 and become Grand Slam champions. They deserve it. They've played strong, they've played hard, and don't get me wrong, Irish fans, I know there are a lot of you on this channel, and no disrespect intended. I know the brilliance that you've had and have within your squad, but I just see Wales have it all. They've got the home advantage, they've got the lead within. They need this victory more than ever. And again, going back to what I said before, it's these 2 coaches' last game. So much is on the line. But I'm predicting Wales to win the Six Nations of 2019. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And I won't be shocked, because this is the sport that we all know and love. But I give Wales the victory. It's going to be an unbelievable game. We're going to witness something truly, truly special. And I can't wait for this game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Who do you think is going to win? Will it be Wales, Ireland, or England? What a weekend. Give this video a like. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the recaps of all 3 games. So make sure you are subscribed. Turn on the bell notification, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy the rugby, and may the best team win. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.